I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate Kanye, the bad mood Kanye. Spaz in the news Kanye.
For the OG subscribers, you guys have been with us for a while.
Yeah, we got married. I had a little money saved, and we were staying with my sister.
It was in the Bronx.
It was in the Bronx.
And it wasn't one of the best. But it's New York. At least we have a place to live.
And it's 2 bedrooms.
We just know we loved each other. We didn't care much about finances.
We knew that where we were at was like a blessing, that apartment. Because we knew that no other, I think we were talking about moving too. But we were like, man, thank God for him because we couldn't afford to leave.
Yeah.
And then, she was like, she's moving. So we were like, bro, we don't know what we're going to do. We called your dad. And he was like, yeah, no, you gotta come live with me.
At that time, that he had way too much for that house. So we couldn't even live there. And then we didn't want to be a burden to a family.
Yeah, we never did like that.
So we started looking into different
shelters
of where, just places that we could possibly go. Then Mike's mom heard about it from Georgia and she's like, no, I can't have y'all living in no shelter. His mom called Pastor Randall and then she was like, hey, I don't really have much rooms.
But I had this little room in the back. I'm not sure if it could fit you guys, but we were like, bro, it could have been even smaller than that and we took it.
Felt like Lewis and Lola, I didn't say nothing because I'm just like, damn, just got married and this is where I'm at right now.
But you never, and that's one thing that was so dope about your rooms again. That's what made me even understand more now, like, bro, I really love this woman, bro. Like, I've had less than that happen to me. And people was like, come on.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. We literally just started our life. And I know,
that's what I'm saying.
I already know in your head that you're thinking, I know she's looking at me crazy because I took this girl out of her dad's house into this closet to live.
It was a closet, but it was the best closet I've ever had in my entire life. But what was even crazy to me wasn't even about what you think, which is so crazy to me. But it's before I knew your dad was as cool as he was. When I told this man I had a dream, I'm gonna take your daughter, I'm gonna build this enterprise for her, and watch. I don't know. Once again, I just be saying things, bro. I don't even know what I be saying. Now I get older, I'm gonna speak positive only, even when it feels like I'm gonna be good. Even when people look at me like, bro, they sound crazy right now. And he's like, okay, yes, son.
And you know, any man don't want to give their daughter away to some.
You know, straight.
I knew he was having that talk, and the daddy came and was like, he ain't got the money, but he's ambitious.
Every money I got, I put in some kind of investment. I ain't got no pocket money. If I go to my bank account right now and say,
what investment did you put? Why are you trying to make
I got stocks. I got stocks, girl. Don't do that. I got stocks. I got stocks. I got Tesla. I got Uber stocks. Don't play me like that. You don't know me.
We were sharing one bathroom, a kitchen with 3 people. No one stayed in the living room area because I guess they just felt awkward.
But very quiet.
It was very quiet.
Always clean. No problems at all as far as that. So
and we would utilize the living room area if James came downstairs and like Matthew then came over and did video games. And I was like very embarrassed. I was like, close the door. I always said I closed the room door. I don't want him to see how we're living.
But first of all, let me just say this. This was known, and I know this sounds crazy right now. She blessed us.
Yeah.
You know, we stayed there for a while, and as you got pregnant, that's when everything started to fall apart. Like, it got colder, so we had to get a space heater. And it just, and then in the middle of the night, the bed that we had, I would take right in the corner.
Twin bed.
The twin bed, it would just fall down in the middle of the night. While you're pregnant, so then I would have to like walk outside and like get sticks. I mean, crazy emotional and get like sticks to put the bed up. I just felt like I was failing at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't go to New York with no dreams, and I just went there like, oh, I'm just gonna go with my parents or whatever. And it just took a turn quick. If you didn't get pregnant, we wouldn't have food. Okay, we had to take a week to get food.
Yes.
First we were just like buying like maybe a can of this with some rice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mixed vegetables, rice and ketchup.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree fish.
Dollar Tree fish. Like Dollar Tree was our Bro, you don't understand. We bought most of our groceries, like $20 for groceries, was like heaven to us.
Yeah, like a lot of people didn't know that we were eating Dollar Tree food. It was hidden.
you always, that's one thing I say about you, you always be taking care of stuff. For me, it was like I was in Georgia, I had like a 2-bedroom apartment, I had my car was on 20s, you know what I'm saying, I had my own space. So it was like all of a sudden it was like, woof, like everything just went like crazy horrible. I always, and this is like so crazy how life just comes full circle. I always try to be playful because I feel like if I allow myself to fall into any situation, I'll become depressed, and I can fall into depression real easy. You know, even when I heard people, I was talking behind my back saying, "Oh, I would have never did that." So I was still be around them joking like, "Oh, you're right, you shouldn't do it."
Yeah, you know? How we got married without no money, like laughing and all that stuff.
Before that year was done, we moved out.
So it was 2 months after the year, so
yeah.
The year was December, we moved to February.
This is how it was. We started researching how to pack our stuff. So we didn't have no furniture, and then we packed the boxes up, and we found this company called Box on the Bus. What that is like when, if you're moving somewhere and you have a limited amount of stuff, the Greyhound, the Chinese bus, all these other buses, what they'll do is they'll take the boxes and they'll put it in the compartment where the bags go, and they'll ship it to your destination. And then when you get to your destination, you can get those boxes off the bus. Yeah, and then we moved to Georgia. And then we moved in with my parents. So we were there for, how long?
A year.
Yeah, another year.
With Genesis, oh my God.
And then you were dealing with postpartum,
Yeah.
so you didn't want to leave the house, but you didn't like to be in the house. And it was rough because I would come home. This is when like I had to take a job cleaning toilets. One day I'm like, bro, I gotta do better. This is when I finally started saying, bro, you can't go no. I started finally telling myself these motivational things. And then I remember like going to the lady at my dad's church that got me this job, something I said I would never do, which is cleaning toilets. I would never clean toilets. It's crazy, I can't believe so much stuff people like do. That's blocking out my head so much. It's always gonna go that I never think about like how crazy this stuff is. So crazy.
New mom, new state, don't know anyone.
Oh yeah, you were doing a lot. You've been so private growing up. I think that you've been so private for the majority of the time we've been together. That's probably why it's hard for you to connect with people.
We used to just stay in the room, have an intercourse, throw a blanket over the crib.
Blanket over the crib, blanket underneath the door so the sound don't get up, making quiet love. But once again, see, these are some of the greatest moments in our lives.
I ain't gonna lie, our bedroom talks were so funny.
Yeah, we used to go walk around the neighborhood together in that closet space at Pastor Randall. We didn't have no internet, so we just had to keep watching Money Talks on the PS3 over and over and Aladdin over and over and over. Like, man, that was crazy. I think that, you know, as we got older, we kind of learned how to balance. We would call us cheap. We ain't just cheap for no reason, y'all. So we just developed.
Not used to.
Yeah. So we used to buy cheap things because that's what we could afford. So as we got more money in our lives, we kept doing what we got used to.
Let's talk about the apartment.
It's been the best part probably in our lives.
Yeah, like I felt so good having our own space. Finally, 2 years in our marriage, we finally had our own space.
I mean, 2 years at like boot camp.
Moving on a Greyhound bus to another state.
Like it was so much it's crazy.
Then we moved to this apartment.
Yeah.
And then we're like, yo, this is our space. We took our time. We're minimalists anyway, so we took our time for furniture.
But again, I'm saying today to you, you see how you said that just now? It's because of how we live. How are we gonna have a bunch of stuff in that little closet space?
Our lifestyle taught us that we don't need much to be happy. So that turned us into being minimalists.
Nah, lifestyle made us into minimalists.
Pros about apartments.
Genesis learned how to walk.
Oh.
Genesis had her own room. We started learning how to manage our money better.
Yeah, we were like adulting for real.
Yeah, like a lot of stuff. We're just like, it's a lot, way more pro than we're cons.
Wasn't the best department.
We had roaches.
We didn't tell y'all that. We could have shown that on camera. We just tried to show y'all the cute areas in the apartment.
Because it was so old.
It was an old apartment.
You be talking right here with your friend, and behind his head you see a roach, you like, Jesus Christ.
So like, we have visitors coming over like, babe.
And we'll clean.
Bruh, clean till that can come, like clean. We will get the fog.
Yeah.
We were the building just old. It was just so old. And I was embarrassed with that baby. He's like, why you never want people over? Nigga. The carpet was old, even though we asked him to clean it several times, it just looks crazy. The walls, we tried to paint it over with the wrong paint.
Yeah, we tried.
So it was patchy. I don't know if you guys picked up on it. Probably did on a few of our videos.
We had, and it's so crazy that it was so bad, but when the maintenance guy came in the apartment, he was like, yo, y'all apartment looks so good compared to the other ones I've been to.
Because the neighborhood wasn't the best neighborhood, so it was a bit run down.
You heard gunshots in the middle of the night.
And I had to tell Genesis it was fireworks. Oh my God.
It's craziness. But it was, once again, way more pros than we were cons.
Man, our story. We were good at faking it till we make it.
We were great at faking it till we make it.
So now we are trying to figure out how to tell you guys this. First of all, thank you for following us on this journey.
Yes.
Thank you for sticking with us, even we're not the most glamorous couple on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
You want to tell them?
Through COVID,
Through pandemic.
God still sent a blessing.
Yeah.
And yeah, we bought a house, guys.
We bought a house. God, thank you. Guys, I don't even know if you guys understand.
We bought a house.
I try not to cry.
Okay, man. Thank you for being the woman that you are. You deserve this and so much more.
Oh man.
And I wouldn't have been the man I am today without you in my life. And I don't know if God gave you the patience that you had to wait until this moment, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. None of this would have been possible if mentally you weren't able to keep me up. But you deserve this. And I'm happy for you, I'm happy for you, and I'm happy that we went through those things to make us be able to raise our kid in a place where they would never hopefully have to go through anything that we went through.
Man, I was so tired of Genesis playing and people knocking on the floor and telling us to be quiet and telling Genesis, hey, we can't play, baby, people live downstairs. So we just decided that, hey, they just kept raising our rents. Why not just
try?
And we tried.
And failed.
And
So I think that we're in a season of harvest, and I deserve this place.
Man, I'm just so grateful.
I deserve this place.
Like there's things that we don't even tell you guys or can't even think about right now. This journey has not been easy.
What? I remember when I was in a place and a machine went through my hand, dog.
Bruh.
And I lost my job, and we were in an apartment, and we were like, how are we gonna pay our rent? So I had to go do Uber and Lyft and hide my hand under my clothes like this, and we survived. You know why? Because we've been surviving with nothing.
I am just so grateful.
Oh, man.
Like just seeing Genesis run in the yard.
Come on.
I'm just like, it ain't the biggest yard, but it's ours. You know what I mean?
Ours, bro.
From learning to ride her bicycle in a parking lot to running in your own yard, and she's looked so free.
Yeah.
Had her first sleepover this weekend.
She got married.
No money.
She got married to a young boy that was like, yeah, I'ma do this, and I'ma go do that, and you know what? I love her.
Thank God for the people people that cooked, your mom decorated.
There's
a chef that came to my church that didn't cook, didn't charge us nothing. He said, this is my wedding gift to you. He cooked the food. Our family cooked the food. They
decorated. Dresses off a wish. You might dress off a...
Bought my wedding dress off a wish. Y'all didn't even know that. So if you are on this journey and if you're on a path and it feels so difficult and it feels so hard and you're just like, yo, the verge of giving up and the verge of depression, because we've been there. We've been in so many dark places.
You bitch should have the person who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? You deserve nothing because you know why? You complain with nothing, so you should have been that. Bro, come on. And if you didn't get it, I know you'd not lost faith. You just kept being the woman that you are. That was like, we went through some real Job stuff. So when God is like, yo, I'm gonna test them just to let you see, the devil's like, yo, let me test them to let you see what they get this, they gonna stop loving you. And we was like, nope. They gonna stop loving each other. We was like, nope. We doubled down on it.
So I'm just grateful to God.
Watch the sunset coming. Yeah.
Alright guys, so that was our special announcement. Thank you for being on this journey with us. If you're new to Nifty Family, please go ahead and subscribe. And welcome to the next stage of our life as we figure it out together.